If you were expecting an actor from House of the Dragon to trash the show, you don't understand what HBO can do to them. And has done to them in the past. Ryan Court, he plays Sir Harwin Strong in House of the Dragon, and if you know your Dance of the Dragon lore, you know the role he plays. He's a man who maybe slept with a Targaryen princess and was the heir to Harrenhal, so all around good times, because we all know Harrenhal isn't cursed at all. I mean, only 1 or 2 or 3 houses were completely obliterated when they got in control of Harrenhal, but I'm sure it's fine. So Ryan Court shared a little bit about filming for House of the Dragon, and I found what he said interesting, so I'm hoping you find it interesting too. So first, Ryan said when it came to COVID, there was a real sense of community, that everyone was doing their due diligence, they were working together to make sure that everybody was safe, which is very refreshing to me to hear about humans working together for a greater good. According to him, there was 3 months of rehearsal for House of the Dragon, and then they had 6 months of shooting, and the rehearsals were all the way back in 2020. You may remember that year. He shared the difference between what he's done before in filming for House of the Dragon, and this kind of blew my mind. So when filming stuff before, he'd do 12 to 15 scenes, about 12 to 15 minutes each, in a day. And now he's going to House of the Dragon, where they film 1 scene in 2 weeks. I cannot imagine what it's like going from filming a dozen plus scenes in a day to filming 1 scene over 2 weeks, how that must just mess with your brain. And he did say that he just had to adjust how he used his energy and what he did when, which makes sense. It's more of a sprint versus some sort of long run. Interestingly, he shared that the show could be overshadowed by the main Game of Thrones show. So Ryan Condal, the showrunner, one of 2 showrunners of House of the Dragon, actually coached the actors going, hey, you need to get this out of your head. Do not compare yourself. Do not listen to all the fans for Game of Thrones, the main series. You just need to be here now. And actually, here's Ryan Court sharing what was said. There's a subconscious pressure that can creep up if you're not careful. What Miguel and Ryan talked to us about on set and during the auditions is alleviating all that from your mind. They said, we don't want people on here acting like they're going to be on Game of Thrones. It's about bringing yourself to the forefront and humanizing these people. Yeah, but you also know that if they don't do the characters justice, they'll get a lot of death threats from fans, right? Like, I've had this channel for a long time, and the amount of death threats I have seen in the comment section towards people like George and D&D and stuff would shock me if I didn't know what humanity was like. Anyways, House of the Dragon actors, don't mess up, otherwise you might have to delete all your social media accounts. Don't worry, plenty of actors have been bullied off of social media by angry fans before. You'll be in good company. Just don't think too hard on it. Lastly, he spoke on the sets for House of the Dragon, and I want to read this quote because it got me super excited. The sheer size of it was something I was amazed by. When you are walking into operational sets with actual jousting tournaments and full level scale castles with fire cauldrons hanging on the roof, it's pretty incredible place to be. It's like walking into a live Shakespeare play. I've heard a lot of impressive talk about Game of Thrones sets, so I don't doubt he's being truthful with that. So, I guess that is what it was like working on the House of Dragon set. You can let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe, come back for more videos, hit the bell icon for notifications. follow me on social media, and Grandma loves you.